It began in a gym common to many other Division III schools. A basketball court with 94 by 50-foot dimensions, yet no boundaries for success. A group of student athletes who came to Averett University looking to play the game they love. A group that will leave with their names etched in history.
Well, I think it's pretty incredible what our senior class has been able to accomplish. First of all, I mean, those guys believed in our program when we were just getting started. You know, we'd gone from 0-25 to right around 500, so we were starting to make some strides. But those guys came in and immediately, that group helped elevate us to a pretty high level.
Dimitri Brackman, Damian Brown, Ryan Frazier, Justin Parker, and Max Stone all came to Averett in the fall of 2005 to play for then second-year coach Jimmy Allen, who a year earlier had inherited an 0-25 team and took them to the conference tournament semifinals. Those 5 freshmen were part of a 20-8 squad that won the regular season title and had the conference tournament championship slip through their hands. Within seconds of reaching the NCAA tournament, it was that glimpse of what could have been that helped fuel them the following season.
I remember in that locker room, all us freshmen, like everybody, I mean, we were like crying in the locker room. Like, it was so bad. We felt so, disappointed, with all the work we've done because we had a great season going on. And then you're that close, We talked about it, 0.8 seconds, that's all it took.
It was devastating. I mean, we had put in so much hard work the whole season to put ourselves in a position to get to that point, and then just being there was unbelievable. But obviously we wanted to win it, and when we came up short, it was devastating. But looking back on it, it was at the same time motivating for us to come back and have the success that we've had in the past 3 years that I've been here now. So, I mean, I guess it was a blessing in disguise, you could say.
That sophomore class added another member, Jonathan Rumley, who transferred to Averett in the fall of 2006. With a year of development under their belts, the Cougars won 20 games for the second year in a row and made it back to the USA South Tournament Championship. This time, they'd write a different ending and cut down the nets to earn their first NCAA berth since 1990.
It's something I'll never forget, really. It was amazing to come from being so close for our freshman year to actually getting it. And the way we won in double overtime against North Carolina Western was even better.
It felt really good. I think some of us actually came to tears when we finally won, just because we had that monkey on our back and we got a taste of our freshman year. We got a taste of what should have been ours. So we knew from the jump that what we wanted to accomplish.
During their junior season, Brackman, Brown, Frazier, Parker, Rumley, and Stone watched as the team hit a few rocky patches. Yet, by conference tournament time, they would not be denied. Averett ran the table to earn their second straight conference tournament title and a trip back to the big dance. But like the year before, the Cougars lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament. As their final season approached last fall, the group of seniors made a commitment to make a third straight trip to the NCAA tournament.
Being seniors, we really wanted to do this because it was our senior year. The other times, we had a big part of the team, but we weren't seniors and we weren't as big leaders as we know we could have been. And so, coming into our senior year, you always want to do it because, you're the face of the team and all of that. And to accomplish the goals when you're a senior, when you're in charge of the team is always a great honor. And, coming in, we definitely had that goal.
After losing 4 out of 5 midway through January, some outsiders might have thought that Averett's success was about to unravel. But for a group of players with a deep bond, they refused to not go out with a 4th championship ring.
Well, early in our conference season, we had lost a fair amount in our first game, and we watched a fair amount of film on that first game and talked about how we were doing things, what we were doing, and really saw the seniors kind of take some things to heart. And as a group, they came up with a list of things that they felt like were important in our basketball program, and put that list together and actually had everyone sign that list, and that went in our locker room. We had it laminated and put it on our locker room door, and it was just general ideas or principles that that we wanted to show every day, not just on the court but off the court as well. And I thought really from that point on, more than anything, we started practicing, with a great sense of determination. And once you do that, I mean, that's the important thing. You've got to practice, a certain way first before you're able to play at that level. And we just continued to get better. And I thought they were really serious about that. And and once things got clicking, it just kind of fed off itself a little bit.
Despite injuries and off-the-court adversity, Averett went on a school record 11-game winning streak that culminated with a win over rival Christopher Newport University in the conference tournament championship, the same school that had stolen victory from them as freshmen.
Once we got there, I knew we had the possibility in sight. 3 games away from possibly having another ring. We were determined.
It was the best ending as far as the conference championship that we could have, because 4 years ago we were in the exact same position, and getting another chance to come around and face them again in the finals, and it was really amazing. We talked about that before. We actually said we wanted to play CNU, just because that's where we were 4 years ago, and just it slipped away from us. So we got another chance, and we took advantage of it and we got the win. So.
What a great way to top off our conference career with beating them the way they beat us, freshman year. And it felt really great to come in there and play them in the championship game my senior year and beat them on their own floor. It just really felt like everything came back around, and it was nice and complete.
With a 4th ring secure, the Cougars hopped on a bus on a chilly Thursday morning, heading for, ironically, a school located in Danville, Kentucky, with one thing on their minds. About the only thing missing on the senior class's resume was an NCAA tournament victory. Facing number 15, Center College, on its own floor, the Cougars jumped on Center early. Their defense and speed gave the Colonels trouble for most of the first half as Averett took the lead. However, Center wouldn't go away easily. The Colonels rallied and even took a 1-point lead in the final minutes. Yet Averett wouldn't be denied. The Cougars hit their final 6 free throws down the stretch, including a pair by Justin Parker to seal the game and give them their first win in an NCAA tournament game since 1990.
Well, we knew they weren't going to give up. It was going to be a fight all the way to that final buzzer. And, every time out, we just kept coming back saying, keep up the intensity. We need one more stop. And we just took, one play at a time. It really came down to, having a lot of experience out there on the floor. And just making big plays here and there. And, we just grinded it out. So, I'm proud of it.
Averett advanced to the second round to face Guilford College, who had beaten nearby Transylvania in the first round. With both Kentucky teams eliminated, the atmosphere was a far cry from the night before, when the teams played before a packed house. Against Guilford, Averett led by 10 early, but the Quakers fought back to take a 1-point halftime lead. Guilford, who beat Averett earlier in the season by 10, opened the second half with a strong run and took a double-digit advantage. Averett tried to battle back, but the Cougars ran out of time. With little fanfare in a city with the same name, yet 8 hours away, the careers of Averett's senior class ended with a 91-81 loss.
I told Coach on the way up here, I thank him and the university for just giving me a shot. Just when a second chance, actually. Just coming here at Averett, it was a wonderful experience for everybody. And to play my last game for Averett, it's sad, but
During their 4 seasons, Averett had a 75-39 record with 3 20-win seasons, won 3 USA South Conference regular season titles and 3 conference tournament titles, and made 3 NCAA tournament appearances. It's quite a legacy that few college basketball players at any level have ever achieved.
It's just been a great run with all those guys, and to come in with them as freshmen and to leave with them as seniors, accomplishing the things we've done, it's just a great feeling and something that I'll definitely remember for the rest of my life.
We talk about that legacy every year. What do you want to leave behind? Of course you want to be remembered years after. That those are the guys that did it, and I know we're gonna we'll be remembered. And in the rings, that's just incredible.
hopefully they've been able to set a standard that other guys have been able to learn from, and will be able to continue doing things at that level. But this group in particular has it's a lot easier, I think, to do it once it's been established. These guys were the ones that helped establish it, and I think that that's pretty special.
My fellow senior players, John, he's the comedian, of course. Gets everybody going, gets everybody laughing. On the court, he's one heck of a player. Great leader on the court. As he goes, we go. Frage, he's the smart guy. Off the court, you can come to him, talk to him about anything. On the court, his knowledge of the game is just incredible. Max, he's the quiet one, or whatever. Once you actually get to know him, he opens up a lot. On the court, he's going to go hard every single day. Off the court, he's actually a pretty funny guy. The quiet assassin is what we call him. Dimitri works hard. He works so hard. The Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman is what we call him. But off the court, he's one of the smartest guys you'll ever meet. Always willing to help his teammates out, do whatever for them. On the court, he comes to practice every day, feeling positive, no matter what. Just trying to make everybody else better. Damien, he's grown up. He's grown up a lot since he first got here, both mentally and physically. Obviously, came in as a stick bug, but he's added some weight to him, probably like 5 pounds to him. A little definition in his arms, but he's probably the heart and soul of his team. Winning means so much to him, and just getting everybody focused, getting everybody hyped up for the games. And then off the court, he's a pretty crazy guy. Just likes to have fun or whatever. Be the life of the party and everything. I guess for myself, I'll speak on myself. No matter what the situation is, good or bad, always come in focused. Try to get everybody else focused. Try to keep everybody into it. Try not to get frustrated with anything. Try to make sure my teammates don't get frustrated. And off the court, just provide guidance for everybody else, the younger fellas. I'll do anything for these guys. So I love them. They're like family.